Good to see.
Another injury for another player.
Yeah.
What's the update on Noni?
Yeah, looks like he's gonna be out for a few weeks. We don't really know yet. Probably we're gonna have to scan him next week again. He felt something at the beginning of the match. He tried to carry on, and at halftime was too sore. So let's see.
Is it weeks more than months?
We hope so. We hope so. As I said, we need to scan him again to see the real extent of the injury, but it doesn't look too bad.
And how disappointing is that for a player that's come in to
Yeah.
the side and had such a positive impact?
Yeah, he was gutted. Obviously, very disappointing to see him because he was in such a good state. He looked a real threat. He was getting some consistency, some flow now into the team, and it looked like a real threat. So it's a big miss for us.
Let's unfortunately stick with the injury theme. Hincapié, what's the update on him?
Yeah, he picked a little groin injury. We have to again assess him in the next few days how he goes. Obviously, it's been a change of load, and he didn't really have a pre-season after the surgery that he had. And we have to see in the next week or so how he's.
And again, is there a time frame you think he could be? Is that weeks? Is it months?
No. I think that would be a short-term injury.
Kai Havertz, is there any more update on him? We'll ask you all the time.
Okay. Well, with Kai, we know that it will be months. With him, I don't know if he can be with. You never know because this is Kai, and he's a different specimen. And we really miss him. Hopefully, he will be back and back for the long term as well, which is very important to look after the knee. And so far, it's progressing really well.
So with all these injuries, we saw it last season. So many that affected the season. We started the year, every single Premier League game, you picked up a new injury. Is it just bad luck, or is there more to it? Is there anything that you as a club, as the medical department, are doing to try and understand why, over the last 12 months nearly, you're picking up so many injuries?
Yeah, well, we looked at obviously everything. The one with Noni, it is bad luck. It's a very unfortunate incident. With Kai, something similar. With Ben Watt, it was similar. With Martin Odegaard, has been out very similar because he damaged his shoulder twice doing the same action on the floor, which is very unlikely to happen. With Bukayo, it was more a muscular injury with the hamstring, maybe something to look more in depth, and we absolutely did that and tried to keep that as low as possible. That's what we are trying to do.
Right, let's move on to tomorrow night, a cold Wednesday night in Stoke. Look, how much of an opportunity do you see the Carabao Cup as, certainly for you as a manager, to be able to give minutes to squad players, maybe a debut for Kepa tomorrow?
Yes, it's a lot of players obviously that they're going to take part of that they fully deserve the minutes. Kepa for sure it's one of them that he's been with us, his attitude, the way he supports every aspect of his role in the best possible manner, and others as well that probably they deserve more minutes than what they're getting.
A final one for me. Look, it feels like there's been so much noise after the game against Manchester City, despite getting that late equaliser, having like a positive end to the game. The noise afterwards has been fixated on this apparent cautious approach that you've had to certain games. Are you surprised by the noise?
In football, surprise. I don't get surprised by anything, no.
But you're surprised where you've got so many ex-players coming out. Does it frustrate you, or is it people just not looking at the approach you're actually setting the team up in terms of how you want them to play rather than the specific individual players that want to be there?
No, because I don't read it, but he does tell me a little bit what the narrative is around it. If you tell me that this is the main one, if I'm surprised, I would be extremely surprised with my knowledge and my know-how and how I analyze a football game, because it was impossible for somebody to predict such a dominance from Arsenal throughout 96 minutes, because it never happened in 17 years of Pep as a manager. So if the narrative goes somewhere else and we talk about dominance, no, about something else, how can you be dominant against such a team if you have, what was the word that was used? Handbrake. Dominance and handbrake. I mean, there are two different worlds, but I accept everything. So I will learn more to have a different vision.
Okay, we'll go to Simon from the West Ham.
Mikel, just on players who need minutes, can I just ask you about Miles, who obviously played a lot last season, hasn't started a game this year. What sort of reasons behind that? Is that a thing where young players have these peaks and troughs and where they're going to play?
Yes, and sometimes performances of other players as well. You can be at a really good level, but somebody can be in a different level, or just I have the perception at the moment it's better to play or start somebody else in the team, not because Miles has done something wrong at all, completely the opposite. So when he has the chance, just to try to show the level that he's at, elevate it, and make it the decision even harder.